Former President Jacob Zuma has not finished serving his 15-month jail sentence. That's the decision handed down by the Supreme Court of Appeal in Bloemfontein, effectively ruling that Zuma should return to the Escort Correctional Centre. The SCA, however, says it's got no power to determine how inmates serve their sentences and when they do qualify for parole. It's left that decision with the Department of Correctional Services. eNCA reporter Moloko Moloto explains.
Acting Justice Tatima Khoka of the Supreme Court of Appeal handed down this judgment in dismissing a joint application by Correctional Services Commissioner and Jacob Zuma, who challenged the High Court ruling that found Arthur Fraser acted unlawfully when he released the former president on medical parole.
This is my judgment, in which other members of the bench concur. The order of the judgment reads as follows. 1. Paragraphs 5 and 6 of the order of the High Court are set aside. 2. Save for the above, the appeal is dismissed with costs. 3. The first and second appellants are ordered to pay the costs of the first, second, and third respondents jointly and severally.
The Pretoria High Court order that's now been set aside had said the time Zuma spent out on medical parole should not be considered for the fulfillment of his 15-month sentence. In paragraph 60 of the judgment, the SCA says such a determination should be made by the National Commissioner of Correctional Services, but only if empowered by law to do so. The appeal court went further to say in granting Zuma's medical parole, Fraser had no authority to overrule the Medical Parole Advisory Board, which made recommendations against Zuma's release. But at least one legal practitioner believes Zuma will not see the inside of a prison again on this matter.
Look, in my view, the horse has bolted. It will just be academic. The matter is now moot. But in as far as the appeal is concerned, it has really reinforced their position that the decision by the High Court in Gauteng was correct in law, in that it declared the decision of Mr. Fraser to be unlawful, irrational, and unconstitutional.
Zuma's freedom is now dependent on the Correctional Services decision. The department has to either validate its October statement that said he was officially out of its correctional system or revoke it if necessary. Moloko Moloto, Bloemfontein.